Alright. And off we go. Yes. So once we get what we need to get in the Magmore Caverns, we can pretty much explore every area that isn't in the Phazon Ruins, pretty much. So we can actually, like, do, like, a whole clean sweep of the game before... Oh, nope. There's no point in going up any higher. I see the color of that door. That is a really nice thing about the minimap, is that it actually does show you the color of the doors that you see in the room. So that was nice of them. Because the door color at the top of this room is red, so... Gotta get a red beam. Don't have a red beam yet. Will soon. Clunk. Alright. Which way to the geothermal? That way. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know why they put that side path over there, because there's nothing down there. Oh. Oh. Well, now we have the grapple beam, we can just fly over this stuff. Haha. No need to take the long way around anymore. Okay. And even though we have the gravity suit, it does not protect you from lava like it does in the 2D games, so don't fall in the lava. Don't do that. It's bad. Oh, right, this is a spinner. Alright, I need to scan these now, because we can use them. It's a grapple point. So this is kind of one of the more involved puzzles in the game. There we go. You know, it's kind of interesting. I wouldn't really describe the 2D games as having a lot of puzzles like the 3D games do. You know what I mean? Like, a puzzle in the 2D games is pretty much just like, oh, there's a block you can't break, you need to get the thing that breaks that block. But in this game, there's actually, like, involved mechanisms and all that kind of thing. Like this mechanism. Look at what this does. We have literally raised the roof. And now we gotta... I mean, that door's where we need to go, but we got... go all the way around the room, because... reasons. Gotta make the most out of this spider ball thing. Even though they don't really do that until 2. Whoa. Wow, can't even unmorph here. Can't unmorph anywhere along here. Whoa, Nelly. You definitely want to play this safe, because falling down... Like, high chance you could fall into the lava, first and foremost. And you just don't want to have to do all this stuff all over again, you know? Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Oh yeah, and the parasites will knock you off if they run into you, so yeah, don't run into them. Ah. Reward better be damn good for that. And it is! It's the final beam. And it makes Samus's arm cannon look ridiculous. Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us. The plasma beam... It's short range. Like, ridiculously short range. Like, it doesn't even reach that far wall that I'm shooting at right there. But... It opens red doors, and it's also the most powerful beam in the game. Like, no exaggeration. Like, the charge shots, they do a ridiculous amount of damage. Plus... I gotta think about it for a second. It causes fire damage, that's right. Doi. Alright. So now that we have the plasma beam, we can pretty much clean sweep the entire rest of the game that isn't the Phazon mines. I said that earlier, but just reconfirming it. Because we pretty much have all the traversal items. There's just, yeah, its rate of fire isn't as good as the power beams, though. It's still a little slower than the power beam, but like the amount of damage it does is ridiculous. So, plasma beam is still like really good, just for that reason. And it pierces enemies. But yeah, it just eliminates these guys in one shot. Burns them to a crisp so that they can't kamikaze you. Like, boom. Whoop. Try this again. So we're just opening this path up. This doesn't actually lead to the Talon overworld. This leads to the Phazon mines. Yep. But like I said, we kind of want to clean up the rest of Talon 4 before we go to the Phazon mines. It's not even a fully charged shot, and it still takes him down in one hit. This thing is just ridiculous. It is ridiculous, I tells ya. Let's see. That goes to Fendrana. Do I want to just clean up Fendrana right now? I'm trying to think. Was there actually anything between here? Yeah, no. Might as well just go to Fendrana, start clean up there. Let's do it. Oh, you can freeze these with the ice beam, actually. It's kind of cool. Or you can just not give a shit and tank through them, like I did. I should have switched to plasma beam, because it looks positively silly in these elevator transitions. I'll remember to do it next time. Okay. We got the chilly reception. So there's actually something hidden back in the TARDIS room. Because there were actually grapple points here that we couldn't use. That was so long ago, but now we can use them. Whee! It's also full of she-goths as well. Just in case you're wondering what that noise is. It's another missile expansion. Pick that up. And more space pirate shenanigans. We're trying to tame TARDIS. Oh. Whoa. Save myself there. There we go. Because I don't want to fall down back there. That would suck. Oop. Just want to blast through there and return to Fendrana's Edge. We can grab this now. Almost got the whole set. I see ya. I think I was jetpack turned on after I shot him. There's another one here. Oh, there he is. Ow. I don't want to fall this far. I don't know. It's safe to say I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, there is actually a special death animation for the ice beetles that is unique to using the plasma beam on them. Yep. Oh yeah, and that also happens. Oh, yep, got the grapple beam. Oh, and got pirates. I kind of love how it slingshots them all the way to the other side of the room, too, when it happens. It's kind of great. So these guys actually serve as like mobile grappling grappling points. You can swing on them. Pretty useful. Okay, so I want to swing. Swing where? Ah. Could have sworn I was able to see where to target that thing. Oh, there we go. pretty sure this is just a save room. Yeah, it's just a save room. Oh boy, map completion, yay! Yes. Oh yeah. There's a way underneath the water. That's why I took the glider ride. Because you're supposed to use the glider to swing over to a place where you can shoot down a stalactite that you otherwise normally can't shoot down. Right. Totally forgot about that. Nope. Oop. Excuse me, sir. Can you give me a lift? Thank you. There we go. Perfect. Hey! What's up, frog? How's it going? Yes, you did. Sorry, there's kind of a delay and all that. Oh, nope, I want the plasma beam just because it makes getting rid of these guys easier, because you can just charge beam shot them in once. There we go. Boing! I don't know why that's just so satisfying. Okay, cool. So... Oh, barf, that sucks. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, hey, camera. Okay. Yep. 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 Woo. Well, since you're only just now able to join in on the streaming goodness, pretty much in the end game part of Metroid Prime. Yeah. There we go. Ah, the first Power Bomb expansion. Kind of just running around and cleaning things up. Now, there is actually a secret compartment up here that you can see with the X-ray visor. And I believe it is over there. So, gotta glide over. It's somewhere around here, I know that much. Oh, yeah, it's over here. Right. Yeah, here we go. Oh, hey, door. Oh, what? Aha. And this is artifact 6. Halfway done collecting the artifacts. Okay. And it takes care of business in this part of Fendrana, pretty much. I do want to get back to the gravity chamber, because there is a thing there that we can access now that we have the plasma beam. Ow. Oh, there goes the targeting. And it's back. Good God. I forgot how much damage those things need to blow up on hard mode. Gracious. Oh, no more 100 Metroids in here. Oh, Ultra Energy, that's alright. Okay. Gotta get back to the gravity chamber. Excellent. Yep, you can see it from here. There's another missile expansion. Break out the plasma beam, shatter that, and grapple on up. Pretty easy. Fortunately, this guy's not invisible like the last one. Also didn't lock the doors, weirdly enough. Huh. Oh, man. Watching the weird angles those guys fly after you shoot them with the plasma beam is pretty great. Whoa. Plasma beam. Too good. Just can't open purple doors. The one weakness of the almighty plasma beam. Can't open purple doors. Or white doors, for that matter. Nah. Let's see. Yeah, Frozen Pike doesn't have anything interesting hidden at the top that you can only get with the X-ray visor. So, I'm just gonna jump up and over and jump even higher. Whoa. So that we can return to the pirate compound. With the... oh. Good old rapid missile fire. There's one more shooting at... oh, there it is. Okay. Turn on the thermal visor just so we can see. Oh no, Metroids. So yeah, even though these guys are like super weak to ice and then missile, still just do that. Just 2 fully charged plasma beam shots. Oh, that's where that came from. There we go. Plasma beam is just that broken. The unfortunate thing is that the lights never come back on at the pirate compound after they go out. I kinda wish they did, just because I don't really like navigating in the dark using the thermal visor. But that's just me. Jesus. Again, at least these guys aren't invisible. So the funny thing about the invisible drone is that you can actually see it if you equip the X-ray visor. The problem is you actually can't get the X-ray visor without the item you get from, well, beating the shadow drone, which is the power bomb. You need them to get into the room where the X-ray visor is. But in that Metroid Prime trailer that came with the Ocarina of Time Master Quest disc, it actually showed a player going up against the Shadow Drone and using the X-ray visor in order to track it. So at some point in development, you might have been able to get the X-ray visor before fighting the Shadow Drone. Another interesting thing is that Thardus, being a giant ice rock monster, is actually super weak to the plasma beam. If you hack the game to give yourself the plasma beam for that fight, it's super effective against it. Of course, in the game, it's impossible to get it before that fight, but they put it in there anyway, just in case somebody... just in case. The static from those things is probably hell on the bitrate, so I apologize in advance. Alright, yep, this is where we want to be. That was weird. Well, I just saw the guy. There he is. Oh, now come on. Boing. Ah, physics. Oh, come on. Yeah. There we go. So. Gotta use the plasma beam to melt that ice. And then fire a super missile at that. Whatever that is. Makes the tower fall. Opens up a hole that the game puts a nice vignette around so that you know that, oh, hey, you can go down here. Which is important, considering this is where another one of the Chozo artifacts is. Well, that's 7 down, 5 to go. actually the plasma beam? Ah, can't see. Ah, there we go. Alright, purple doors. Goddamn purple doors. Woo! Well, that wasn't particularly threatening. Nope. Ah, screw it. It was a waste of 30 missiles, but it was worth it. There we go. Wow, can't even one-hit kill them with the plasma beam while they're hanging. They're just invulnerable while they're hanging, actually. They might be... Oh. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Huh. Oh, 2 for 1. There we go. Oh. Actually, you know what? It's not worth it. Ain't worth it, yo. And they don't chase you through the doors. Just like, whatever. Oh goodness, there's another one. He's stuck. That probably didn't help. Yep, now we can get in here. Power bombs. What was the last expansion I picked up? Was it also a power bomb? No, it was a missile expansion. There we go. Just gotta keep an eye on the stream and make sure the right thing updates. Yep, okay, it did. Huh. I'm probably definitely gonna invest in one of those instant play things. Just because it seems so useful. Alright. Gotta visit these ice ruins. Ow, ow, ow. Now this still takes damage from the plasma beam. Yep, there we go. It's not over here, it's in like a little corner. But there is another collectible here. Ah, here it is. Boom. Another missile expansion. Praise be. Woo, woo. Then there's actually damn it. Come on. Just gotta get up here. Here we go. There's a Chozo artifact here. Just gotta climb all the way to the top. That's how it is with a lot of things in this game. You just gotta climb all the way to the top. Help that ice. Jump in like it's old Torizo. Opens up the path to Artifact 8. Let's see. Trying to think of where the others are. I know there's 3 in the Phazon Mines. There is 1 more in Chozo Ruins, and then the other 3 are in the Phazon Mines. That is correct. Boom. See, this thing's just too good. There's no reason not to use it. There we go. Got another missile. And with that, we should be done with Phendrana Drifts. We need never return here again. Nope. There is a Chozo artifact in Magmoor Caverns, I just remembered, that I have not picked up. Oops. So there's 2 in the Phazon. Wait, no, that can't be right. There's 3 in the Phazon Mines. I know there's 3. Oh well. Alright, you. Get out here. Take your lumps like the weird alien thing. There we go. Yeah, there's a Chozo artifact, of course, at the top of this room. When in doubt, look at the tops of rooms. There's usually something up there. Ba-ba. There's also a power bomb expansion, pretty much right underneath the artifact. So it's a twofer. Just gotta bring out that bridge. Ouch. Oh ho! and it's pretty easy. You pretty much just walk in and grab it. It's that simple. Yeah, there's 3 more, and I know for a fact that they're all in the Phazon Mines. Oh well, whatever. Blow this up with a power bomb, and you get a power bomb expansion. Some people say that in the Prime games, you pretty much use power bombs to get more power bombs. They're not entirely wrong. There we go. Ooh. Close one. Already. No, I didn't. That's right, I skipped it. I gotta go back to the Triclops pit. Because there is that... Oh, there's also this along the way. So yes, I do have to go this way. Because... yeah, you can shatter those panels. The ones that appear broken. In order to grab... Oh! In order to eventually grab... Yeah. Yeah, eventually. Maybe. The Ice Spreader. The second most useful charge combo after the Super Missile. It gets extensive use during the final boss. Trust me on that. Yes, I want to go this way. Duh. No. Yes. Sounded so dejected there. Plasma beam prevents things from exploding by setting them on fire. What's not to love? There are flying pirates here now. Have you noticed a pattern? That a lot of places have flying pirates where once there were none? Wait a minute. I did get it. Because I don't see it in the thing. Oh my god, I did grab it. I thought I skipped it. I thought I skipped it because it was too hard for me to grab at the time. Welp. Let's see. What else is even here, though? There's nothing there. I think we're actually done here. I think we are actually done. No, wait. Yeah, we're done. Yep. We'll probably come back through here just to get back to the Phazon Mines, or get back from the Phazon Mines, but aside from that, things are good. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, Booper. Thanks for asking. Oh. I did just grapple into a giant lava monster, though, so there's that. Ooh. Shazam. And now we are going to make our way to collecting all the collectibles in the Chozo ruins. Because there's a lot. Whoop, whoop. And then once we're done here, we can pretty much head back to the Phazon mines and clean that up. Let's see. That's just a save room over there. I think I want to take the long way around to the sun chamber. Yeah. Well, I don't even need to visit the sun chamber, so why would I take... I don't know. I'm getting all confused. Ah, god damn it, come on. Yep, there we go. One hit kill. Seriously, plasma beam. So good. Like, if you're playing this game and you aren't using the plasma beam, it's because you can't. And I mean that as in there's an enemy you're fighting, probably a Chozo ghost, that you can't use the plasma beam on. Okay, so, I ignored this door all the way back when we first came through this area because this actually eventually leads into a superheated zone. Is that a thing I could blow? It looks a lot like things I've blown up throughout the game. Yeah, behind this door is, well, this lava area. And, like, at the beginning of the game, you can come in here, but you'll start taking a buttload of damage, and you can't grapple across, so there's really no reason to come into this room until super late in the game, because really all it's got is one of these. But there is a Chozo lore. The hatchling, the newborn, that is Samus that they were referring to. And then in this area, there's here. There's a little hidden area that leads to a missile expansion. That is one I almost always forget. I'm glad I remember to grab it here. Ghosts! Man, where's Luigi when you need him? At least there's only two. At least the explosions look kind of cool in the X-ray visor. Look at that. Ah. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. And this leads to the energy tank that's in that little alcove we saw. Of course, you gotta go fast. Well, relatively, anyway. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Ta-da! other... Oh man, I really don't want to use that one. I wanted to use the other one. There we go. Remember, chewing tobacco has very serious side effects. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. I'm pretty sure getting crushed counts as an instant death. Woohoo! But it leads to here. And this is like literally the only place that you can access this grapple point from. Damn it, son of a bitch! And then I failed to actually succeed at the grapple. Yeah, see, they actually deactivate it if you try to access it from like anywhere else. Oh, hey, Strike. Welcome to the party. Alright, just gotta work our way back around to there again. Alas. Yup. This is the original Metroid Prime. A wolf. Okay. Okay. Alright. Whoa. Yep. Okay. Woo! Okay, this time, get the swing right. Yep. There we go. Excellent. Woo. Oh yeah. Oh, yep, that's right. There's a missile expansion in here, because you can turn into a morph ball, wait for this thing to shoot you up to the spider ball track. Yeah, I must admit, I'm not terribly a huge fan of just, like, first-person shooters that are just like, oh hey, run around with this gun and shoot things, just because they're kind of boring. It's either like some boring, like, military-style shooter, or it's just kind of bleh. Oh yeah, there are ghosts in this room now. Fantastic. I'm just gonna hit that with a great big old pile of nope. And, exit, stage right. Whoa. I forgot about the exploding mushrooms. Yup. Now hang on. Yes, I do want to go that way first. Ugh. That's right. Because there is a thing over yonder that you can't get until you have the gravity suit. And there are other things in this area that I could have grabbed earlier, but I didn't, because I didn't want to have to backtrack to this area twice. So, here we go. Glub glub. Yet another missile expansion. Racking things like crazy. Looks like we have about 205 missiles, so means about 9 more of those to go, which means my count is off by like a lot. But that's because I wasn't really keeping track from the beginning of the game. Next time I play this, I will actually have the counter all set up in advance so that it's accurate. Whee! Oh, hey, come on. Yeah, there's a spider ball track. Ah. Another missile expansion. I think... No, there's 2 more powerbomb expansions, that's right. You can get a maximum of 10 in this game, I think. It is either 8 or 10. I'm pretty sure it's 10. It might be 8. Oh no, Shriek Bats. At this point I have like 1,000,000 health, so it really doesn't matter if I get hit a few times. Okay, 205. So that means there are 9 more expansions to collect. Okay. 1 more energy tank, 9 more missile expansions, 3 more artifacts, potentially 2 more powerbomb expansions? Let's see, the count says I have how many? 31? That should be 40. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah. I believe I've been increasing the number of power bombs I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or rather, the number of energy tanks, I suppose. I forgot to actually change it. Yep, I definitely want to get one of those instant replay capture cards. So that way I can see what I'm doing. And also look at the stream at the same time. Oh yeah, I've been increasing the number of energy tanks I have. Damn it. So let's see. Said I had 17. 2, 3, 4. No. Ghosts. Somebody call Luigi. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. I mean, on the one hand, it could suck because it isn't being handled by Retro Studios. And they're the ones who made the main 3 Prime games. And this is being done by like an in-house team, potentially Namco Bandai or Bandai Namco or whatever order it's supposed to be in. So I mean, but at the same time, I'm glad it's Metroid Prime and not like Metroid Other M2. And it sounds like Yoshio Sakamoto, the guy who directed Other M and actually directed most of the Metroid games, as crazy as that sounds. One of those instances where I really do firmly believe in the death of the author theory. Yoshio Sakamoto, I think he's basically admitted that like his vision for the series was not as widely accepted as he wished it had been. So I think he's staying kind of hands off. I think he worked on Samus Returns, and that he was letting pretty much someone else handle Prime 4. Okay. 1 second. It's 1. There we go. That should set the count right. But I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's gonna be bad. I hope it's not gonna be bad, I suppose I should say. It's just one of those situations where I'm really just not sure what to think. Just because we also haven't seen anything of it other than the logo. And that's really a bummer. Just because, like, I really want to see, like, what cool designs they could come up with for Samus. It's like, Prime 2 has, like, the dark suit and the light suit, which are, like, the coolest looking armor suits in the Metroid series, aside from the fusion suit as well. I'm kind of hoping that they do cool suit designs like that instead of just, oh, it's a recolor of Samus's power suit. Like, well, honestly, this game did. Which, I mean, you know, they weren't really super confident in this game, so, you know, they didn't take a lot of risks. They took a few, but not, like, way a lot. Damn it. There we go. Lousy ghosts. It's interesting you mention horror, because that's definitely what Prime 2 very much is. Prime 2 is very inspired by probably the Prime 2 and Fusion are definitely the most horror-based ones, I would say. I've completely forgotten what's in here. It can't be the Chozo artifact. It is the Chozo artifact. Huh. But I mean, the whole stoic bounty hunter thing, I mean, even Fusion was challenging that concept. And that came out at the same time this game did, I think a little bit earlier. And it just did it in a much better way than Other M did. That's the big thing. Like, Other M did it in such a horrible way by making her, like, incredibly submissive and weak-willed and just not the intergalactic badass that we came to know. Fusion just did it in a much better way. Fusion showed that, you know, she has limits that can be tested. It just showed those limits being tested in a much more interesting way than Other M did. Other M just didn't handle a lot of things very well. I also don't like the way Other M handled Adam's death. Great, ghosts are back. Skip it, skip it. I think we're actually done in the Chozo ruins. I guess that means there's... Oh yeah, there's... That's right, there is a friggin' buttload of things to collect in the Phazon Mines. That's right, so there probably the rest of the stuff is in the Phazon Mines. But anyway, I'm okay with the idea of making Samus less stoic. They just have to do it in a better way. And they haven't really shown that they're good at that. Aside from, like I said, Metroid Fusion. Like, Other M is just so, like, self-contradictory. It contradicts itself, and it contradicts the other games in the series, and not just the Prime games, it also contradicts, like, Fusion, like, 1,000 times over. Even though it's supposed to be, like, the setup to Fusion, it just does a horrible job of it. Like, the way, like, Samus talked about, like, her relationship with Adam in Fusion made it seem like Adam was, like, a character from, like, way in her past. Like, I'm talking, like, even, like, before the first Metroid game. So I find it just kind of, that, they kind of cheapen, like, the impact of his death a little bit. By, well, making it super recent to the events of Fusion, so it's just like, oh, I named the computer after him, because I respected him, and it also becomes, well, he also just died recently, so, you know, whatever. Naming the computer after him in Fusion, even though he died maybe before even the first Metroid game, that just shows, like, wow, it's been years and years and years and years and years, and, like, she still has that, like, huge amount of respect and fond memories of him. So, I kind of tend to consider Other M non-canon in my own personal opinion. And, I mean, I would just rather be wrong than accept that game as a part of the official canon. Whoa. Anywho, we are just gonna make our way back to the Phazon Mines. And we're gonna do it through the Magmore Caverns, just so that we can grab a couple more things. Because there's one more thing here that I gotta grab. Oh, good. Oh, good. Whoa. Bouncing all over the place, goddamn. Actually, I think there's a couple things in this room that we can grab. I'm just gonna blow that up with a missile right now. Okay. Yeah. It's interesting, I haven't seen the, oh hey, you collected 70% of items message, even though by now I must have. So, Okay, it's right around here. Yep, it's there. Nope, it's not there. That was around. Oh, I think it's over there, actually. Invisible platforms! Yep, here it is. Okay. Grab myself another missile expansion. And then through this door is another missile expansion. Oh. What to see the game. And now we can just fall. You can fall from any fight and you won't take any damage, you'll just get stunned. Well, thank goodness we have the plasma beam to take care of all these beetles super fast instead of having to hit them with like 10 power beam shots. It was not a good idea for me to play through this game on hard mode. I will definitely not be playing through Metroid Prime 2 on hard mode because I don't want to die 1500 times to the Boost Guardian. See, look at that thing. With the plasma beam, it extends out like such a ridiculous degree. I don't really... It just looks kind of silly to me. Okay, gotta go that way. We're almost to the end, my friends. Almost to the end. Almost to the end, my friends. Let's see. I'm trying to run a mental tally of what's left. In terms of boss fights, before the final boss fight. Oh yeah. This remix of Lower Norfair is super good. In general, the Prime games have really good soundtracks. Not everything's something I would like listen to in my free time, but they all pretty much fit the place they're supposed to be pretty well. And I think for a game like Metroid, that's more important than having a catchy tune. I'm gonna rail on Other M again. Other M has a boring soundtrack. It is so boring. Because it's really generic. Like, the soundtrack in Other M is just really bland and uninteresting. It's just generic orchestral stings and... like, it's just really bland. I've said that like 3 times. I apologize, I'm just kind of repeating myself. But, yeah, it's just such a bad soundtrack. There's like a couple things in there that's like, oh yeah, that's Metroid. Like, it has Ridley's theme. It's a pretty good remix of Ridley's theme. And then like the title screen before you finish the game, because the title screen after you finish the game is so bad. It's a pretty decent like remix of like the classic Metroid title screen. But the rest of the soundtrack is just like string instruments, pretty much. A couple like whoop sound effects. It just doesn't do a series like Metroid justice. Because, like, What is that guy doing? Oh, I made him hoppin' mad. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh. Oh, is he stuck like this forever? Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Only problem is I didn't actually want to fall down here. I want to go over here. So I thought there was something there, but no, there is not. There is something behind a bombable wall in this room. Ow! Oh, what the hell? Oh. Oh, there's a plasma trooper. Plasma troopers aren't actually that bad because, as I've established, the plasma beam is incredibly broken. At least as long as I'm aiming it at the right person. Plus, this room also isn't so bad because there's actually a whole bunch of phazon down at the bottom, which I'm about to fall into. Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. And if you just knock these guys into the phazon, they'll just die instantly. I'm in a pretty bad spot right now. I've taken way more damage than I wanted to in this room. Like, the music in this room just sounds so creepy and alien. And just, you know, like, other room doesn't really have anything like that. Here we go. Blow up that wall. Another missile expansion! Oh, wait. I have remembered where the final energy tank is, at the very least. Okay, seriously, you are the worst, and I hate you. Please fall down into the phazon and die. Thank you. Wave troopers, man. They're the worst. Oh, nope, gotta blow it up with a bomb. A rock slide has blocked off this passage. Not anymore! And this leads back to this area. Oh! You can still lock onto them with the X-ray visor, but you can't see them as clearly as you could with the thermal visor. Why am I using ice and then missile? Plasma beam. Plasma beam, plasma beam, plasma beam. It is the ulterior weapon. It's my weapon of choice. Oh, Twitch is telling me I've completed a Twitch achievement. Yay? With a question mark at the end? Okay. Oh god, this map is so weird, because sometimes I just cannot tell how it's oriented. Okay. Yes. That seems to be the right way to go. That is the way I want to go. So it is the way I shall go. I mean, we're gonna end up looping back around. Nope. I do not want to waste my time going through another loop. I'm just going to do the one loop right now. Get it over with. God, son of a bitch. Fuck these guys. I'm just gonna go over here. You guys have fun doing what you do. You do you, I'll do me. Okay then. Also, it would be nice to use the save point. One of like 3 save points in this area of the game. And pick up the flamethrower, because that's the last charge combo we need to pick up. You don't actually need to pick it up, and it's actually kind of useless, but the flamethrower is much more effective in the Wii version of the game, because you can actually free aim with it. In this game, you can't really do that and move at the same time, so it's kind of a useless power-up. I mean, it's kind of cute what they were trying to do, but at the same time, it's just like, eh, whatever. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Woo! Whoa, that was weird, huh? Come on, thank you. Okay. Alright, these are the armored ones. They have 1,000,000 health. That's right. I do need to come down here. You gotta fight this guy. How does one fight this guy? He seems to be in a case. I don't gotta worry about it really. He is moving. It's kind of freaky. But actually you just lay a power bomb at the base of his case, because his case is made out of denzium. This is the Phazon Elite. He's pretty much an elite pirate, except he uses more shockwaves. He's a bit faster, I guess. He's still like a really easy fight. Whoa. He just takes more than 4 super missiles to kill. Oh, come on. He takes 8. Whoa. Do not forget to grab this artifact. Do not forget to grab this artifact. Do not forget to grab this artifact. Make sure you grab that artifact. Because if you leave the room before you grab the artifact, it actually despawns and then you can never pick it up ever again. And it was never fixed, not even in the Wii version, so if you don't pick it up, you're kind of boned. Also, there's 3 different types of Phazon-induced space pirate in the game. There's the elite pirates, the Phazon Elite, which we just fought. Get this guy out of my face real quick. And then there's the Omega pirate, which is later. He's actually the boss of this area. Kind of like how Flogger was the boss of... Oh, goodness. Somebody else was shooting me from somewhere, and I cannot for the life of me. But, yeah, there's also the Omega Pirate, who is the boss of this area, much in the same way Thordis was the boss of Phendrana Drifts, and such and such, and such, and Flogger was the boss of Chosa Ruins. My mind is right now. I apologize. trying to get through this area without getting killed. I'm actually running kind of low on health. That's bad. Whoa! You know, I might just use a Wave Buster to... Yep. Screw it. Wow. This thing does crap damage. What is even the point of using this if it does crap damage? That is such a depressing amount of bang for buck. Like, really depressing. I became really sad there. Here's the flamethrower. It's even more depressingly underpowered. So we're not going to be using it ever. I mean, if you want to know what it looks like this. Yeah, it's kind of useless. Okay. And here's another bandesium thing. Oh, it's floaty crates. More missiles. More missiles. Got all the missiles. So many missiles. Okay. And then I just gotta take that door, it'll loop all the way back around to there, which goes all the way down to there, which will lead around to there. So, we have collected all but one of the Chozo artifacts. Oh yeah, there is a safe spot over here I want to use. Of course, there's a lot of space pirates who are just not going to leave well enough alone. Alright. Make our way up. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, wait. I know there's a sneaky, sneaky pirate up here. Nice try, buddy. Oh, there's one more up here. Not anymore. Oh! Okay, that could have gone better. Why are you dropping energy? I want missiles. Like, yeah, like that, and that. Thank you. It was great. Every time you do the space jump, the rumble activates. Boom. It's not a big rumble. It's a small rumble. But it's there. And it's nice. Fun story. My first GameCube saw a lot of abuse over the years because we here in America didn't exactly get GameCube controllers with very long cords, which is interesting because as I understand it, we would have made more use of the longer cords that were seen in Japan. So that's just very interesting. But anyway, yeah, so because the GameCube cords were so long and I was a very passionate young video game player, I would, jerk the controller around while playing games. And one of the games I played very often was, well, I mean, aside from this, was also F-Zero GX, which is a very frustrating game, just in general. Just in general. But, also like Sonic Heroes, slippery controls in that game. Ooh. But yeah, I would every so often yank down on the controller with enough force to bring it tumbling down. As in the console itself. So many times over the years my GameCube was dropped. Oh goodness. And eventually, it was dropped enough times where the rumble for the first controller port would not work at all. I remember really wanting a Wavebird since you mentioned wireless controllers, but I never got one. I did have my controller of choice back in the day was a Mad Catz Micro, which I know Mad Catz are well known for not creating very good controllers, but this was like the exception. This controller was the best thing ever in the history of the universe, and I loved it. I did have a wireless version, but it didn't work that well. But anyway, yeah, Rumble support for the first player just eventually stopped working. Rumble support for the other players still worked, and you could still use the first player controller port for just playing games. It's just, you wouldn't get any Rumble if you had the first player, if you were playing with the first player controller, which, pretty much 99% of games on that console required you to plug in the controller to the first person port in order to play. So I mean, I could play Melee with Rumble if I wanted to be player 2. But yeah, it was an interesting thing. Then I had to drop it like 5 more times after that before it actually just finally stopped working completely. And I mean, the console still turned on and the player 2 controller port still worked. It's just the first player controller port didn't work anymore. And that was the only thing. It was interesting. The GameCube was a very hardy little device. Also, I could have sworn I saw that space pirate fly off. Okay, no, he's just over here. Like, I thought he ragdolled and then just, like, flew off the map completely. That was not me paying very much attention. Of course, now while playing this game, I am using a wired controller. Good old purple. Although I do have like 6 of the Smash Brothers controllers that they released for the Smash Brothers for Wii U, which have the nice extra long cord that was a standard in Japan. And I also have a white controller that actually came from Japan. I got it from an old coworker of mine. He said he didn't need it anymore, so he sold it to me. I think I still have his number somewhere. I could probably still get in contact with him somehow. It has been a while since I've seen him. Partially because I've moved to a completely different state. Now he's awake. Oh, this guy doesn't have a missile launcher. Oh well, darn. Boo-hoo. Alas, poor elite pirate. Hey, you rip and piss. So now there's like a group of, yeah. Pretty much guarding this area. 2 for 1! 2 for 1 special on frozen pirates is always a good thing. Oh yeah, these guys do still take damage from missiles. It's just my missiles are of somewhat limited supply at the moment. Anyway, here's another save point. Yes, I would like to save data. Okay. Now we begin the descent into the deepest part of the mines. Oh no, that's a lot of turrets. Whatever will I do? Well, you can just do this. And there's a little control panel there. Boom. And then they are all disabled. Oh, but we wanted to kill something. Ooh, here's another fun room. So hey, there's, oh boy, that's a lot of Metroids. Oh. Oh, well, that's probably not good. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, that's definitely very bad. Definitely bad. So yeah, you could just open the force field and let the Metroids kill the space pirates, and then, like, Metroids are ridiculously easy to take care of after that, so it's no big deal. I think it's kind of cool that they let you do that. Anywho, just make sure there's nothing around here that's, Oh, yeah, refrain from antagonizing Metroids. That's definitely a bad thing. Don't do that. It's bad for your health. So yeah, this is the deepest, darkest region of the Phazon Mines. In case you didn't already think this stuff was creepy enough. Oh, and when you know it, it just happens to be like a Metroid's favoritist food in the universe. Although I think if they get too close to it, they explode, so I don't know. I do know they explode if you, like, take them through a doorway, or you make them touch a door. Like, they just can't handle it. There's no, my god, a door! I believe. Yes. And then they make you blow up the wall on the other side, too. Is this just a shortcut back to the beginning? Nope, there is a floating platform here. That's invisible, naturally, of course. Takes you up to a missile expansion. Ow. Yeah, Phazon is the most damaging hazardous material in the game. It does more damage than lava. Does more damage than acid. It's just plain nasty. Oh, these guys aren't new. They just cover your visor with gunge. Alright, and then most of the doors in the deepest, darkest regions are red. Here we go, down to level 3. That's the great big impact crater right there. Something impacted Talon 4 hard enough to make a crater that big. And, you know, cover the whole planet with an extremely deadly toxin. Wow, they sent like the chumpiest space pirate after me, huh? Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. But actually, oh god, yes. There's a missile expansion down here. Okay, time to jump out before I die. That's a good thing. That guy dropped an Ultra Energy. Thank you. Hunter Metroids. These appeared in like one area earlier. But yeah, these are just a weird mutation of Metroid that only appear on Talon 4 because of the way Talon 4 makes Metroids evolve. Metroids are very weird. Yeah, they actually have an energy tendril, which was kind of added to the Metroids seen in Samus Returns. Like the Gamma and like... Yeah, the Zeta Metroids, I think, get that energy tendril. Does a very similar thing. Just checking around. I only got like 2 more missile expansions to get. Hey, look at that. Abandoned mining equipment. That's kind of cool. That's a neat detail. I like that. This looks like a metal detector of some sort. Probably a Phazon detector. Oh yeah, I believe the underside of these mushrooms is bad. Oh, no. No. Never mind. That's only in... Oh yeah, that's right. That's only in Prime 3. The one game where it doesn't make sense for the underside of the mushrooms to be bad. Welp. So we just gotta use the glider to get across. 'Cause there's nothing over there. Whee! Love those guys. Oh, hey, I bet you this is made of bendesium. Yep, it's made of bendesium. Oh no. So there is actually a thing in here that we need to get. But it is surrounded by so much Phazon that we cannot get to it quite yet. So we are going to come back for it later. After we traverse this dangerous place. It's dark, so you kind of need the thermal visor to tell what you're doing. Fortunately, Metroids aren't invisible to the thermal visor, otherwise this would be a massive pain. Come on. There we go. Bloody hell. Okay. Now I want to use that glider to get over there. Yay. Come on. Because over here is a missile station. Now watch this. Dope. I don't know why, but that always gets me. Just seeing her arm cannon clip through the thing. Oh, God. Okay. There's a thing in here. The final missile expansion? Almost. One more missile expansion to go. Yeah. Oh, boing. Okay. So in here are invisible, pulse bombu. They're invisible, and yet they give off light. How about that? Isn't that interesting? Ah, god damn it. Oh no, plasma troopers, whatever will I do except shoot them with my most damaging weapon in the game. And then watch them catch fire and take damage from the fire. Fortunately, there's a save room in this area, so... Why? I got some mad jumps, though. And up and over. They don't give you a lot of leeway with some of these grapple points. I think I know where the final missile expansion is. It's probably inside that tube that is probably made of cordite. I don't want to use up my missiles because I don't want to have to backtrack to the missile expansion place. And I do kind of need them for what comes next. Alright, seriously? Thank you. Final missile expansion. Got them all. Yeah, I think we got every item in the game now. Well, except for the one energy tank, but I already know where that is. You actually cannot pick it up until you defeat the boss of this area, so... we aren't missing anything. Sweet, and we're gonna be going in with full missiles. Hell yes. Is there anything interesting over here? Ooh, looks like pirate data. Elite pirates. Except we killed them all. Oops. Okay, is there any more pirates up here that need a lesson? No? Alright. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna use the save room. I'm going to save my game and restore all of my energy. And then we're actually going to go down a quick game. I'm gonna jump back into the game. I'm just turning off the fusion suit. Because it was fun using the fusion suit all the way up to that point, but I want to switch back to the regular suit for what comes next. Yep, 90%. 90%? 97%, that is correct. Okay. Disabled. Now we're jumping back in. 97% means there's 3 more items to get, and we get those 3 items here in the Phazon Mines. So, that is correct. Alright. Oh, hey. Where am I right now? What am I underneath? Did I clip through the game or something? What? That was weird. Anyway, yeah. Oh, no, you don't. Ow. Okay, you got me. Okay, you got me. Please stop. Ooh. Yeah, that's close enough, I guess. Alright. Here it comes. Can I scan it from here? Yes. Cool. So this is the Omega Pirate. He's a pain if you don't know what you're doing. But, fortunately, he's not actually that difficult. So he's pretty much like just an extra big elite pirate, except he has extra weak points that you need to take care of before you can actually damage him. Though you can also just blow them up with like a power bomb. At least on normal mode you can. On a hard mode, it looks like you've actually got to use a little bit more firepower. Whoa. Yeah, and he also has really long reach. And does a lot of damage. And there's Phazon around the outer edges of the arena, so you gotta be careful of that. Obviously, he can walk in it perfectly fine because he's made of the stuff. He also has, like, cannon. He's just, like, a really big elite pirate, basically. There we go. Oh, yep, and he does have, like, the energy-absorbing attack. That basically, eats your beam weapons. Goddamn. But he is definitely not the biggest threat on the field. Damn, this shoulder. Wow, okay, I'm just gonna use a super missile at this point. Lock on, damn you. There we go. Okay. Whoa. So at this point, he does that, and then he also summons some minions to deal with. You want to deal with these guys as quickly as possible. And then make your way to the door and turn on the X-ray visor. And he's going to appear in one of the 3 Phazon puddles around the perimeter of the room. Charge up a super missile, and as soon as he shows up, fire it. And fire another. Just keep pummeling him. Figure out where he's gonna show up next. Okay. That did a fair amount of damage there. Oh! He fired, rockets at me. I was totally ignoring that. Oops. My bad. Come on. Eat power bomb. I know on normal mode the power bombs actually stagger him quite a bit. They actually destroy the pieces of his armor in like one shot too. Oh god. Yeah, he also tends to like swing around quite a bit after you like damage him, so you don't want to be too close when that happens. Bloody hell. It's always this one shoulder that causes problems. He does summon more minions, the more damage he has, and more varied minions at that. He also kind of shouts "Grrr" when he vanishes as well. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh. Oh. Oh no, there's a wave trooper. That's the worst. That is the worst kind. Ooh, ultra energy, thanks. Okay, we're gonna actually ignore them because I know he's about to appear. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's gonna appear again. Yep, okay. Nope, nope, nope. Please. Yes. Okay. Pretty much one more cycle will do it. Man, that's a really weird effect. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh wow, oh god, oh, whoa. When did that happen? How did that happen? Wow. Okay. Genuinely wasn't expecting that. Okay. Definitely gonna take it easy. Come on. I mean, I genuinely was not expecting that to happen. To take that much damage in like one continuous, like, just shot. Like, my health went from like 8 tanks to 1 in like that. It's because of those minions. Gotta take care of them fast. Okay, let's see. How many, like, fully charged shots does it take from the plasma beam to destroy a piece of his armor? I actually do not know the answer to that question. So it's 3. It's actually pretty good. Ah, god damn it. Seriously, it's that freaking swing he does to just... Okay, nope, get out of the phase on. Okay, got that. Shoulder. Figured out the trick for that one. You gotta do it as he's, like, doing the shockwave. There we go. Okay, gotta get to the spot. Gotta hope that the pirates he summons aren't... Ah, wave. Now I know they're waves, I can just leave the X-ray visor on. No, this is not what I wanted to do. Oh, god. Yeah, that's the other thing. You can't get too far away from him because he uses those grenade launchers, and they have massive range. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Doing good. Aside from that kind of bad cycle, I was kind of hoping to get him down to half of his health, just like last time. Oh well. There we go. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Alright. Summon your minions. Freaking wave troopers. Oh, I hate you so much. Well, they're all wave troopers, so I can just turn on the X-ray visor whenever he shows up. Okay, there he is. Got a missile. Okay, cool. Okay, I heard him. Unfortunately, it seems like his own attacks actually hurt his buddy pirates, which I am perfectly okay with. Okay, come on. Just eat power bomb. Just eat them. They're doing something, I think. It just takes way too many to be economically feasible. Okay, I actually have a lot of missiles stocked up, so I might as well use them. Okay, good. What? God. Oh, shockwave's still went off. What? How? Why? Okay. Alright, summon your baddies. Ice. Yes. Ice pirates. And a wave pirate. Of course. There's always a wave pirate. Because they know that these are the worst pirates. Okay, come on. Talk about motherfucker. Cool. I got rid of all of his minions. That means just one more missile. Yes. Alright. After an unexpected death the first time. Well, that can't be good. So that scene... Oh yeah, we got the Phazon suit, by the way. That's why I changed back to the regular Samus suit, because the Phazon suit looks freaking badass. That scene is actually different in the Wii re-release. I don't know why they did it. Maybe they just creeped out by like how much in pain Samus looks like she is in during that bit, but basically they change it so she just kind of like gets up and is like, oh well, my suit's black now, cool, I guess, as opposed to the oh my god, holy shit, the stings kind of experience that she seems to be going through. But yeah, Phazon suit, like black, silver, red highlights, just it's awesome. So we have one more thing that we must do before we can go. And I mean, we got the last energy tank in the game, so that is one of the things we needed to do. Oh, so that's what it looks like when you have a Metroid on your face. Did it just explode? Like, completely? You can also destroy Metroids instantly with power bombs. That is actually a very important thing for later. So yeah, the Phazon suit actually makes you completely immune to the effects of Phazon. So you can walk through it perfectly A-okay. It also, like, super boosts your defenses. So, like, Phazon suit is pretty much where it's at. Oh, nope, wrong one. There we go. Okay, the last thing we need is to go here. And go through a lot of these. But yes, at the end is the final Chozo artifact. And yeah, the game expects you to get that one last. So yeah, we also got 100% of all pickups, as that extremely fast message that flashed by said. And with that, we've actually unlocked the secret ending. So now we just need to return to the impact crater. Come on. Oh. It's too dark. Too dark. Alright, here we go. Hey, yo. Give me a ride. Whee! There we go. Come on, open up. There we go. What's interesting is you can't see them with the thermal visor, but you can see them with the X-ray visor. Oh, goodness. Okay, whoa, okay. So, thus begins the journey back to the Talon overworld. It shouldn't take too long. There's actually a shortcut of sorts right after the Omega Pirate that takes you pretty much straight to an elevator. But, I mean, you also gotta go back and pick up that final Chozo artifact. I mean, if you have enough energy tanks when you get to that point, you probably could tank it and just, like, just say, like, yeah, who cares? I got enough health to get it. Because, I mean, at that point, you can have literally every single energy tank but one. So, maybe I'm just a weenie panini. That's interesting. It kind of seems like the lightning effect changes based on how far away you are from it. That's neat. I like that. Yeah, this place might look a little familiar. We just gotta get all the way to the top of the room. Oh, he's a plasma player. Boing. 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 Oh! Wait, what? For a second it looked like he caught himself, and I was like, oh, that's very impressive. No, then he fell and it wasn't impressive anymore. He was just like, ah, no, why? Is there any particular reason to come over here? It does not look like it. That is the one I want to be on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. For a second, I was sure one of those stray shots was gonna hit me and I was gonna fall and I was gonna be very upset. Oh. Got him stuck in that crazy animation again. Gotta get up there. No. Well, I'm sure he's having fun trying to figure that out. Oh. Okay. Aha, who cares about grapple points? Yeah, having the phase-on suit is pretty satisfying, I would say. Might crank open some water. My throat is starting to feel a little dry. There we go. It's a bit better. That's more better now, yeah. Oh. Sorry, phase-on suit still doesn't protect you from lava. I know, it's the most obvious design flaw, but still, not everything in this world is perfect. Though what is cool about the phase-on suit is that it kind of has like a shimmering aura effect on. We'll kind of see. You can really see it in like the pause screen, but you can't really see it when you're in morph ball form or when you're like transitioning to or from morph ball form, just because the model they use for Samus for that transition effect is actually lower poly and lower resolution texture, like, and also the morph ball doesn't have the aura effect on it. You can kind of tell that like it's not as high quality a model. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, if you were to like go into the pause screen or use a save station, or even an elevator, I think, you can kind of see the shimmering aura. Which I think is a pretty cool effect. Yeah, here we go. It's not really visible on the elevator. It's visible on the transition to this little elevator cutscene. Like, you'll see it right here. Yeah. Last goddamn time we have to see this room. Fight those beetles. We've come a long way, my friends. All two of you watching the stream right now, according to Twitch. Still, I mean, this is going to go up on YouTube, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I apologize that the first few parts don't actually have the Twitch chat in them. I kind of just jumped into the March of the Metroid without really thinking about, you know, stream, like, visuals and overlays and all that kind of thing. I was just like, I want to stream Metroid, because it's the March of Metroid. So, I apologize for that. I will do better in the future. I have had a lot of fun doing this. Alright. Gonna take a quick pause here to start a new recording. Because that last recording was 2 hours, 2.5 hours.